Hello, this is Sharpie, and this is going to be the start of my review of the Formula 1 2010 game. And so we're in the paddock here. I'm on my third race in my career, which is what is it? Yes. Oh well, thanks. Yeah, she gives you tips like that. Yeah, Kuala Lumpur next. This is your agent. Find new teams and stuff. You go in, it tells you facts about teams. Had two drivers. It's kind of cool. In here you can change the race distance, the difficulty. I've just got everything off except racing line. I use that for practice. You can change your helmet. There's really not much, just like loads of countries and then some random crap ones. So I use the English one. And standings, I got no points as I'm in Lotus, so weren't really expecting to get any points. So go outside again. You could do start an event. Yes. Here you can choose any car, go in, driver, and any track. It's just if you, I don't know, want to come in and just try time trials. These look really good. You can play in a party. I haven't done that yet, but looks funny. Play with your friends. Leaderboards. You can do these laps in wet or dry. Haven't done any of these yet, so I'm not sure if it's super wet. I think it'll be super wet. And you can do every track. The multiplayer is pretty awesome. You got the normal LAN settings and online. It's also got leaderboards, your level. Let's see where I'm 372nd at the moment. It's quite good, I think. You can just have a custom Grand Prix with your friends, or you could go online and do certain modes such as a sprint, which is just a 3-lap race. That's really fun, really close racing. Pole position, just quali. Endurance is a 20% race with any weather and a whole Grand Prix. So that's online, and here you've got all your graphic settings. I've got mine on just high. I think I could go higher, but we'll see. There's like super high or something. I don't know what it's called. I'll have a look now actually. Oh, Ultra is on some. You can edit your profile. Audio name Spoon. There was nothing there, so I thought, I'll look through the essence to see if there was Sharpie, but there wasn't. Like I didn't think there was, so I picked Spoon. It's quite cool. Driving controls, you can set up mostly any controller. However, one of my friends is having trouble with his PS2 controller, trying to set that up. I'm not sure if that's his controller or just because it won't allow. So yeah, this is the main menu in the paddock. These loading screens do go on for quite a bit, so that's also a bad point. You're waiting for there for quite a long time. And here is Montreal in the rain. The graphics on the rain are stunning. So I'll show you around the garage first. You've got the event saying practice, qualifying, race, engineer. You can go quick car setup, go where you want. In here you've got weather reports, quality, and race. You've got the times. It'll show you each sector, see where you're losing out. And you can go through your car, change things, high downforce, so the rear wings are high. You can change, it's quite a lot you can change, but compared to R Factor it's not that much, but it's enough to keep people quite interested within trying to find a good setup. And you can save the setups for each track where you want. Straight to the race, so you can see the water effects and the spray from the other cars. Already you can see the puddles forming on the track. They will go if the track starts to dry out, but this is just going to rain throughout. I'm just going to show you a little bit. As you see, the spray is quite bad. You're not going to be able to see things if you're coming straight up to the corner. And the line seriously helps on this, but me and my friends usually race with out the line on online mode. So funny. And you could also race on slicks for some fun if you want. Also the menus and everything, and the warnings are kind of harsh. I mean that seemed really harsh. I didn't hardly touch. The overall gameplay of Formula 1 2010 is quite challenging. It's not as challenging as R Factor or the other race sims out there, but it's got a perfect balance between race sim and an arcade game. It's still challenging to get that fast lap, but it's made it easier to complete a whole race without crashing or spinning. You don't get nowhere near as much wheel spin as you would if you just floored it on R Factor compared to this, but it still remains quite challenging to complete a whole race without spinning and to keep being consistent, and that's what you want in a game. You want it to be hard, but not to the point where you practically know you're going to spin every race that you do. The time trial in this game is extremely addictive. When you and your friend are trying to beat each other's times, like I got a friend at the moment and he's beating my time on Melbourne every time I put one down, and I think I've just managed to beat him. I'm not sure he's going to be beating my time too soon this time, but yeah, that's also extremely fun part. The online is also quite good, except you have got a lot of idiots that don't really know what they're doing and they just go off every corner. That's one thing to think about. The Windows Live system is okay, but I would rather use Steam or something. It's, you know, to send someone a message in this game, you've got to go out, find his name in a list, send him a message. I mean, I don't want to do that. I wish there was chat boxes or something. Also, at the end of a race online, you have to wait 2 minutes and you can't even watch someone race or talk to anyone other than on the microphone, and it's just so bad quality. So that's also really bad about this game. The career mode is quite challenging when you've gone on expert, but I have it on expert and I'm really not the best at this game, and I'm still challenging for like 20th, and I'm getting in the 18th, which, I mean, people here is going to be a lot better than me at this game, and you're just going to annihilate this game. You're going to be like coming in the point straight away with a Lotus, which is not really what you're looking for. You're looking to work your way up, and yeah, that's also a bad point. But it does have a lot of good points. These setups, you can feel whenever you change your setup, you can feel it, and when even in the different cars, you can feel every different car completely different. I mean, Lotus, you can definitely understand now why the drivers of Lotus are struggling like hell. You can't go flat out in nearly any corner. You always have to lift and stuff. And on the McLaren, so much downforce, and the Red Bull, you can tell the difference straight away. Even from the McLaren and Red Bull, you can tell the difference. The Red Bulls, I would say the Red Bull's a little more twitchy, and the McLaren's a bit smoother. But the downforce on the Red Bull seems a lot, like you can get it a lot more, and you can get a lot more from that car if you get the right setups. So overall, I would give this game about a 4 out of 5, but I don't think that ratings are going to be so much for this game, because everyone has their own tastes. If you want a full sim, I would not suggest to get this game. I would suggest to try it, maybe go to a friend's house and try it, but I wouldn't suggest to get it straight away, and I would 100% recommend to get a steering wheel and pedals for this game. I don't think you need such good steering wheel and pedals. As long as you've got some type, I think this game will be good for you. Right, anyway, yeah. See ya.